microwave chop.
They're taking a pure electric signal and sculpting it into something of beauty.
It is true, I got scammed. Looking back, I feel kind of dumb about the whole situation. I learned from it. It was a learning experience. I ended up getting a job anyway, so it worked out in the end. But I guess I can go back to last summer where it all started. I just got out of school for the summer, and I was looking for something quick because I had another semester after that. I didn't want anything like too grueling, too stressful. I just wanted something chill, flexible, and also I knew that I wanted to do like other things. I didn't want to be like completely occupied with just working for the summer, so I just wanted something quick. I went to Craigslist.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb.
And I know Craigslist is not probably the best place for job searching. However, I was already kind of mindful that there were scams out there because I didn't expect it to be the way it was. But ended up Googling like flexible jobs and flexible jobs that pay well. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold, so if I sound nasally, I'm sorry. One of the options came up of personal assistant. Like personal assistant was like one of the like main jobs on like basically sites for summer jobs, whatever. And I was like, you know what? I'm not really, all for being someone's personal slave. I don't really like that type of stuff. So I was like, I don't know about being a personal assistant. But then I've been, in that point in my life, I was trying to work on my optimism, try to be more positive. So I was like, you never know what type of doors this might open, so let me just stay open. I ended up searching for personal assistant jobs on Craigslist, and I found a lot actually. I sent out my emails and my resume to multiple job, I guess wanted ads or whatever. Yeah, so somebody hit me back. It was actually like on a Saturday, I think, and it was a photographer, and I was like, well, hello. And I was really excited because I love photography, I love art and things like that. So that was definitely something that I wanted to be a personal assistant for. Gave me the Instagram and was like, hey, this is me, this is my work. I'm looking for a personal assistant, and you are a perfect match. I was like,
Who's there? Who's there?
well, duh. Sure, of course. So, y'all, the pay. I don't even want to tell you guys how much the pay was, because y'all gonna be like, girl, you are mad dumb for this. But, like, the pay was looking really, really good. And I was like, son, this might be my summer job, my summer gig. And she was asking, she's like, do you want to travel? Are you looking for this to be a full-time position? Is it a part-time? And I was like, baby. I was excited. I legit was excited. So, after we kind of got through like the application stage, we kind of moved forward to, okay, you got the position. What do you need? Supplies. Mind you, I haven't spoken to this lady. She's a woman, by the way. Who knows? But, I haven't spoken to her, FaceTime, Skype, nothing. Everything at that moment of me saying, oh yeah, I want the job, was email. And so that was kind of red flag number one.
Red flag.
But like I said, I was working on my positivity. And also she was like in Germany or whatever. She travels all around. This sounds dumber as I explain the story, but it is what it is. She was like, she travels all around, she's gonna be back in the States, and that's when she wants to meet up with me. She was like, what type of supplies do you need? And I was like, well, she gave me like a list of stuff she needs for the job, for my job to be, you know, done. And I had most of the stuff on the list anyway, but she was like, no, what I'm gonna do is send you some money and you're gonna get your supplies, the supplies that I want you to get, because I want the job to be done to the best of its ability. And I was like, yes, 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 yes. Like, this could be a real, like, bomb job. So, fast forward to that conversation, still everything through email. She finally asked me for this, like, texting number thing. And like I said, she's out of state, so I'm quite sure it wasn't AT&T to AT&T. It was, like, some random, like, chat phone number or whatever. And haven't talked to her, but she started texting me. She was like, look, I'm gonna send you a check in the mail. You take your first, I think week's pay, or first week's pay, and first week's pay, and oh yeah, the money for the supplies, like the stuff that she had on the list. And I was like, all right, bet, no worries. So she wanted me to like go to the post office to buy envelopes because she had to send stuff out. And I was like, baby, I don't have any money. And at the time I didn't have money, but it was like, I don't know you that well. I'm not about to spend my own money on your supplies. You got me chopped. I was like, I don't know. How about I wait till the check comes and then we could go from there. She never said anything else about the envelopes. Red flag, I think that's number 2.
Red flag.
Red flag number 2. Fast forward, this is like all in like maybe a week and a half like time span. I end up telling my sister, she was like, oh, that sounds pretty cool. That's really exciting. I told my brother-in-law at the time about it, and he was like automatically sketched out. He was like, you know, people come in the bank with scams like that all the time. And I was like, yeah, probably so. But I mean, she gave me her Instagram, and I just want to stay open. I don't want to, like, you know, say scam, scam, scam just yet. And he was like, well, just be mindful, because if she gives you a check and you go to the bank to cash that check and it's fraud, like it's fake, they'll shut your account down and you won't be able to, you know, bank with that bank. And I was like, I love Navy Federal. Navy Federal is the bomb.com. Like, if I have to like shut them down or they have to shut me down, it will be, I'm probably being super dramatic about that, but I would really be sad because I love them as a bank. When he said that, I was like on high alert. You know what I'm saying? Like super high alert. This is the moment when she really started to blow me. Or whoever she was. I keep saying she, who knows who she was. She said, hey, are you ready for your first task? Mind you, the check hasn't came yet, so I was just like, whatever, sure. And she was like, okay, can you make a Craigslist ad? And I was like, all right, bet. That takes like 5 minutes, no worries. It was like an ad to another personal assistant for her colleague. And I was like, or her friend or something. And I was just like, why can't they do it? So that was, I think I'm at red flag number 3. That was red flag number 3.
Red flag.
And so I did it anyway. Like I said, y'all bear with me. I did it anyway. It came up to the point of the Craigslist ad. I didn't know that Craigslist did this, but when you post a job ad, you have to pay for it. It was like $25. Mind you, I didn't pay for the envelopes. This lady gonna tell me, just go ahead and pay for it, and then when the check comes, you can take it out. Sweetie, no, I'm not doing that. So respectfully, I said, hey, that's not gonna work. I'll just wait till the check comes. That day I was helping a friend and her mom move out of their apartment. So I was on my way to their apartment. My phone was going off, and it was like, hey, can you screenshot me the spot where it asks you to pay the money? And I didn't text her back because I was driving. Bzz, bzz, like literally maybe 5 seconds after each other. Bzz, bzz. Question mark, are you there? Question mark, question mark, question. Like just sending me all these texts, and I was like, that's one thing about me. I try to be as nice as possible, but don't press me out. especially about a Craigslist ad. Seriously, a Craigslist ad. I was like, honey, baby girl. At that moment, I was like, I don't even want to work for this lady. Even if she is rude, I'll probably quit after my first few checks because she is weird. Like, so I told my sister how sketched out I was, and she was like, I mean, just, you know, wait for the check, and then, you know, just get it checked out before you do anything with it. And I was like, the check finally comes. The bank is in California. I don't know which red flag we're on now, but another red flag, right? And I told my sister, okay, does this check look fake to you? She looks at it, and she's like, no, it looks straight to me. And I was like, okay. She was like, just call the bank. And I was like, you right again. So the bank was in California. This is like 9 o'clock in the morning. So if you do that math, I'm on the East Coast. That means it was 6 a.m. in California, so the bank wasn't open. Okay, cool. I'll just wait till I get to my cousin's house, and then I call her there. I get to my cousin's house, and I tell her, and she was like, yeah, that does sound kind of sketchy. Just, you know, make sure you check the check out before you do anything with it. Finally called the bank. Y'all, tell me why that teller was like, give me the amount of the check, give me the date on the check. We have no record of that check.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
I felt so accomplished after that. I feel like an inspector, or no, not an inspector, a detective after that. I was like, I got you. I'm texting the person back, and I was like, hey, check is fake. This isn't gonna work. At this point, I'm just like laughing. I'm just like, who cares? Like, whoever this person is, I want them to start arguing with me just to give me something more to say with this story. It was like, you know, hey, check's fake. This isn't gonna work. And they gonna text me back, but did you see it though? Yes, I saw the check, and yes, I called the bank, and yes, she confirmed that it was fake. And so they legit never text me after that. But a few other red flags, I DM'd her on Instagram, never hit me back up. And I said, like, during the whole like shebang, I was like, hey, can we Skype FaceTime? She said Skype isn't available in her country. And when I asked her FaceTime, she said, I'm really busy right now. I can't stop the FaceTime. I mean, it was just red flags all over the place, but even though I was like laughing through it, and I always say, well, this is just a funny experience that I've been through, it did kind of mess with my confidence, because it kind of went from me, you know, being wanted by, you know, a job that I actually want to it being fake. And it really destroyed my mood, and it kind of sent me into it was like a part of this place that I went into that it wasn't popping during that time. I say all that to say God is good, He is faithful. I am here. I'm not gonna say live my best life, but I am happy. I am content in the place that I'm in. God has blessed me with a job that I really, really like, that I really enjoy. So I do have complaints, but I don't have major complaints like the beginning of summer 2017. You guys for listening to this story. Oh yeah, I have to send a quick shout out to my girl Sarah 2 She was my 50th subscriber. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't be fake. Subscribe. Please like this video as well. But I'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace.